reasons.
Yeah.
We're just listening to see Shame by Steve McQueen, and I feel raped. And look at this. I'm actually shaking. This is mine and Kate's first review on location, straight after seeing a film, and look us. We're broken women. Oh, we're broken women.
Before, you know, before to take a risk and go see a new film that hasn't been vetted, and we review that, we'll be sticking to classics for a long while. Things that I noticed about the film. The fact that there was no dialogue for about 5 minutes, and the main character, he's seen his cock before I heard him.
Before he spoke.
It was a totally unnecessary full frontal shot. It was just gratuitous nonsense. Badly lit, gratuitous nonsense, which seems to be
Steve McQueen's auteur style.
Yeah. Just nonsense, just unnecessary. I was really trying desperately hard to put some sort of highfalutin film to this nonsense applied to it.
It was there, but there was no conclusion to the film. You think, if this man's going through all this shit and then his sister, sister tries to kill herself and everything, then you think at the end there would be some sort of, alright, now I'm going to sort my life out, everything's going to be a bit better. No, he doesn't learn, everything stays the same.
Something happens, so nothing tied it up. I hope they're going to make a sequel.
Oh my god, yeah. Shame too.
I thought maybe, is it like sins of the flesh are self-destructive, and it's not just sins of the flesh, not like the deadly sins of sex, like greed, because all his sex was greedy, and narcissistic, so narcissism, the selfishness, nearly let his sister die. But then I thought, no, it's not that at all, just perversion. Nothing to do with any of those things. There's no theme, there's no moral, there's no explanation, there's no any fucking film to this twat that tells me there's a real life story or an explanation or a necessary element to that film is a dick.
No, there are.
No, there isn't.
There are. There's morals,
no,
like you just said, but they don't sum it up in the end. It needs to be summed up.
I thought maybe it was like some sort of like Dorian Gray shit. But it's not, and we've already got Dorian Gray, and it's a lot better. Although I fell asleep watching that.
It shows. No, it does. It shows his life being destroyed by his sex addiction and everything. But they should have said what happened. They kept going on about like subtle remarks about how they had a shit upbringing, this brother and sister. They should have like gone into that a bit more and actually said what happened, because they didn't. It just showed his sister like having sex in his bedroom with this guy's boss, and then him being in the next room and then going for some weird jog along to classical music, and then the film suddenly transcended into 8 Mile for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just Steve McQueen needs to realise that using one camera frame, right? That's awkward. That's awkward for a reason, because it's stupid, not because art.
Oh yeah, let me send a message to Steve McQueen. We're gonna email this to Steve, right? Steve, you need to do a general A-level in media. I think you're trying too desperately hard to create an auteur style for yourself.
Film studies only works if you study media along with it.
Yeah. Right, we can sit us together now, Steve. Right, Steve, you've got the basics of camera work down, but you can't just do one shot for 2 films and expect another Oscar. It's not going to happen.
I swear to God, if you get an Oscar, I'm going to have a dirty protest. He's not going to get an Oscar, is he? He won't get an Oscar, because you have to be like, people have to like you to get an Oscar, right?
And I think he's trying to
get Cannes, right? Cannes and all that shit, right? They're just clearly a wanker festival. I'm going to start my own film festival, and I'm going to ban you from it.
I think, a script might help. Some lighting, some dialogue.
Like, there was a whole section of that film where I couldn't see what was going on. I thought I was blind. Is that what you thought to do? Because he's a sex addict, he wanks and he's blind. Is that what's happening?
I don't know if you're trying to bring back, the conventions of the Dogma 95 movement, Steve, where you're not using any lighting or scripts or anything, but you're not showing it very well.
I thought it was a low-budget silent movie.
Basically it was.
About sex.
Me and Kate just went to see horrific porn with no sound, basically.
I only went to see it to prove my point that you're a dickhead who uses subject, goes, oh, this subject will provoke reaction, and when everyone has their rightful reaction to your vile nonsense, you can go, oh, you just mean Mary Whitehouse, I'm artistic. I know I'm artistic because you plebs don't understand me. Well, no, I'm not a pleb, I do understand you. You're a fucking dick. Money for a rope, peddling version as art, and I don't wash with that. I don't even like Michelangelo's David.
I thought there was going to be a bit of incest in there. I didn't even put the incest in.
Incest.
It was almost
not even good incest, like wrong incest, like.
Yeah. There was almost incest, but there wasn't.
Incest.
It wasn't. It shied away.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't know what there was to say.
I don't know what the story was. What? It's not even like he got his comeuppance.
Yeah.
There's no equal, you know. There's
Maybe
no
the comeuppance was his sister trying to kill herself, but
that wasn't even his comeuppance. That was just a slight awakening.
Yeah.
That was basically the inciting incident, and it happened at the end of the film.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, do you do a film in reverse? Is that what it is? Because I noticed that like the end scene and the beginning scene are very similar. But you know, the whole equilibrium, disequilibrium, new equilibrium. No,
it didn't happen with this.
Just sex.
The whole thing was just disequilibrium.
Michael Fassbender not fit in that film. Skin looks bad. He doesn't suit low lighting. Like the man. He needs nice Hollywood lighting.
I thought it was quite fit.
Yeah, in a sort of like, he'd be rough. Sort of way.
Yeah, but
and when his Irish accent come back every
yeah,
now
when
and
his Irish accent was back, it was fit. He looked. How old is he? He looked like 50 in that film.
He looked a lot older in that film.
There's no way him and Carey Mull are going to relate. They look fuck all like each other. It's not realistic.
I know. She'd have been a better casting for Marilyn in Marilyn than that.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
Okay, you're a treasure for the world of film. You. I've seen it anyway.
I've not seen it yet. I know it's been out for like 2 months.
I've seen it. It's alright.
See, to me that looks like that. To me is a. I can wait till that comes on DVD. You know what I mean? I'm not waiting to see that.
Well, you couldn't watch this with DVD at home, could you?
People would have thought I was watching porn.
Basically, would have been.
I had to watch this in a public place where people knew I wasn't watching porn.
There was a load of old people in that film.
Yeah, loads of old people. Maybe they thought it was a Steve McQueen film, like Steve McQueen. I was laughing, you're Scully in the good name of the original Steve McQueen, you dirty bastard.
Yeah, alright.
I bet your mother's not very proud of you.
This is our message to you. Change your name and do an A-level in film and media.
I put lighting for my camera work.
90 quid, Steve. I don't
really use them. Send me your address, I'll send you my lights.
We'll give it you for free. We volunteer to work on your next film. I'll show you 2 or 3 different camera angles you can use. Kate will show you how to use lights.
I did sound engineering at uni, right? Like 6 weeks.
It's more than you know, Steve.
So we can actually afford to have some dialogue next time, because
2 or 3 camera angles is all we ask.
We'll bring some cameras. We've got cameras.
A track. You could use a track.
Even we've got a 2-camera setup.
Yeah. We've got no money and we've got 2 cameras. And an iPod.
And a microphone. Sort of. We've got a sound engineer. What we'll do is, David can do his lighting, you can borrow my lights, Pete Cinnamon can come down and do the sound engineering.
We'll act for you.
We'll act. They're good. Michael Fassbender can be in it. Sexy bastard.
As long as he's Irish in it.
He doesn't seem to question your films, he just sign up.
Go along with it, yeah.
So we'll be right. But yeah, no, I thought maybe it was like Sins of the Flesh, and I thought how the cut on his face at the end was good, because that sort of made me think of like Dorian Gray stuff, how it was reflecting in his face, and and how it's the body, you know, greed and how he's neglecting stuff, but he didn't go into his neglect. I know she slashed her wrist sort of, but that still didn't. I like that in that really sheer cotton top. That was a nice scene.
It was a nice scene. It was.
I liked the way he was cradling her, and it was his grief and it was his realisation of his slaggy ways. And while he's holding her, a bit like the imagery you see of the Madonna cradling Jesus.
So you're gonna say that?
And
what? Because she was a slag?
No, because she was in just a sheer cotton.
Yeah.
A sheer cotton, like.
I thought you were blaspheming then. Okay.
Down? No, like there's David LaChapelle did one of Courtney Love and
yeah.
Kurt. No, it's a good image. That's how I felt you were trying to convey. And then
at the end, you threw a few. You mixed it up a bit at the end.
It's like when you have like a really shit essay and you're like la di da da, and then you think crap, and then you have
I better put some actual points in.
And then the conclusion makes more sense than the whole essay.
That's what happened, yeah, basically.
We'll cut the first like 90 minutes out.
Make it into a short film, yeah.
And I liked how at the end he was like eyeing up this tart, and then he clocked the beautiful sparkly engagement ring, and he was like,
nah. Changed my ways now. I'm a changed man.
He's a good boy. And you know what? They probably walked because he's living in Ireland, yeah. Probably got like tempered with by the priest. That's why they left Ireland. the priest was also like their uncle or something.
Yeah, that's basically what the film was about.
Oh, that's what happens in Ireland.
You don't need to go and see it now. Kate's going to send Steve McQueen an email asking for a $5.50 back.
Oh yeah, can I have my $5.50 back?
And I'm going to send him this video. So cheers Steve. For entertaining us. Bye.